It's time for some Friday FACEIT League. Got a Friday Master Division matchup for you. I won't promise to have matches for you every Friday. Friday's kind of my wild card day. Dreamlight taking on Quick here. And our first look at either of these teams this season. So I thought it'd be a good one to get on. Get a little bonus FACEIT League in for the week. You know, why the hell not? Let's do it. Both of our teams coming in 1-0. With Quick winning out over SRP Check here early in their first matchup, getting a 3-1 there. And we had Dreamlight took a 3-0 over Cronus in their opening match. It's a lot of the Everfrost roster, the previous Everfrost roster, and then with Central APAN coming over from Mythical Manians, who was, I mean, one of the most standout players on that roster. Taking up the tank role here, and I mean, we've had minimal exposure to this team so far, but it's a good start. I do know they're also running a charity event coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. Like big props to that. I got a lot of love for an org that's gonna take the time to put on like a tournament or even just a weekend event. I mean, it's a lot of work to do all that. Just for to help some kids. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So it's gonna be an event for special effect. If you're not familiar, they specialize in getting access to kids who may have disabilities or something of the like, to give them access to be able to play games and live a life just like any other kid. So you take specialized controllers and ways to adapt to different circumstances. Special effect, that's what they do. So a really, really neat initiative. So keep an eye on that from Dreamlight. That should be really cool. As far as today's match, I think they might be up against one of their tougher opponents of the season, taking on Quick Esports today. You see Incendia in the list here. Talk with Sobak after their game on Tuesday. I'm gonna say it. Quick Esports is probably their most feared team in the tournament, especially coming out with that 3-1 over SRP Check. SRP Check always dangerous. Quick was the first name that came to mind. Other than that, I mean, we're early in the season. It's our final match of week 2, so it's our first week of play for Master Division. So it's our first look at official T2 for 2025, and each one of these teams now with the option to move up in a good performance here in Season 4 FACEIT League. This will run through March, and you can find yourself an OWCS for Stage 2. That is a huge dangling carrot at the end of the stick, and all these teams are hungry for it. We got to make sure we're supporting the next ups. Without the next ups, we don't have a next generation of players. We don't have it tomorrow. Quick Esports band in the chat. They're like, no. Willis has a terrible sick. Dip's like, I mean, I got a great Sigma though. My Sigma goes hard. I was like, all right, Dip tank incoming. Oh, that was funny. Willis actually, kind of memeing on Willis here, but Willis is another tank and another player that I feel is got to be high on that next up list. Real standout tank. It was Redline, I believe. I mean, am I crazy on that? Yeah, it was Redline Season 2 and then went to 0907 in Season 3. Yeah. So now here with Quick. There's a little short stint on D'Impero. They're back in the day and on Super Shy back in 2023. So, I mean, Willis has definitely been around for a hot minute here. And it's Overwatch is my Valentine today. I'm just saying. Overwatch is my Valentine. All right. Looks like we're actually loaded in here. Let's get into some Nepal. Doishi and Mulak, thank you for the follow. Forgive me if I mispronounced that, but I appreciate y'all being here. All right, let's get into this Friday Master Division matchup. Quick Esports. Willis showing us the Ramacha right out of the gate. Oh, rocking the fuel skin. Bird blue. Let's go. Let's go. I may or may not be wearing a Dallas Fuel shirt today, as I am on most days for that matter. Battle over the bridge here, right to start things off. We do get the Torb out of Scream, where we're getting the May out of Dip on the other side, and Dip is going to find first blood with a big flank here through the left-hand room. Decides not to press it. He's just going to drop to point, kind of take the safety spot, while this gave Willis the space to push forward and take over bridge. So first cap going over to Quick here. Just on the back of that fantastic shot out of Dip. We'll be focused on WCS. We want to follow and say appreciate you streaming this. You bet, Doishi. No sweat. Hey, I appreciate the lurking. I know there's a lot of Overwatch to enjoy today. No worries. Can't blame you in the slightest. Good to have options, you know? Scrade already pushing all the way across. Oh, Central APM might be in trouble, though. Yeah, ends up kind of walled off behind enemy lines there. Snowdrop comes up with the final blow on that one. Ooh, D Cruz is pushed in quite aggressively through that side, but does not stay the course. Who might not make it out. As you see, Dip came through to kind of intercept the escape. Yeah, D Cruz does get caught. So that'll stagger out Dreamlight just a little bit more. Allowing Quick to get over 50% here in capture progress. We do have an orbital ray coming up for Tomex, but Yoham already has theirs online. That checkmark just coming on. Coming online, rather. So a little bit of a slow push from Tomex just to build up the rest of this orbital to try to push bridge. Fortunately for Dreamlight, Quick is not pressing the issue here. Waits just a second too long. Still, Tomex is going to die to the torpedoes coming in. Central Pan's able to batter through another kill. Willis trying to turn it around here. Throws the annihilation in. Central Pan says that looks like fun. Let's just throw all kinds of tendrils of death on each other here. Both of our Matras kind of backing away. The Screen and Central Pan able to hold on to this power quarter, and it forces Willis all the way back on the retreat. But coming in through the pit, the bullets is thrown out to the point. Sound barrier's in, but still Central Pan is going to get worked through. Oh. Batter to the face. Snowdrop has 1 health and an overclock. Getting followed, hiding around the corner. Quick Esports will take the 100-0 here to start things off. Yo, Litter, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Dip going into the Torbjorn this time. It's going to match Screen on the other side. So no May here on this one. Hanging on this low side. Oh, Central Apan's had enough. It's going to get aggressive. Screen actually finds Dip over the top. But, you know, D Cruz falls in that aggressive push to try to take over Elephant. Still, we're going to get Dreamlight with first cap on this point. Putting some pressure on the Willis. Trying to see if they can deny the escape from the Diva. Oh, where are you going? Willis, you're not going anywhere. Oh, back some Central Apan Pop. Still in the thick of things over here. Everybody from Quick Esports piling into this corner. All right, they finally rotate back to main. The rest of Dreamlight rotate back up to the point. Dip comes off the Torbjorn, makes a swap over to the swap to the Echo. Loops into the hard left-hand side. I like the maneuver, how they kind of flew back to the front, kind of alternating between that off angle and then the front line with the rest of the team, provide safety to the cover there. It was really just good movement out of Dip through that. You only have 90% towards an orbital ray. Nearly 50% already on the board here for Dreamlight. Right after he throws down an early sound barrier, and this could be just the ticket. This could be the nail in the coffin on this team fight. But slide away, D Cruz is out of this fight, and Snowdrop has managed to get the overclock up in time. So the orbital gets the job done here from Quick Esports. Despite the sound barrier advantage there from Rod FD. Got my date with Ricey before he left for his reel. We'll count it. We'll count it later. That's awesome. Dip with a just a dip duplicate onto a Ramatra. Doppelganger has felled. And we're gonna get the annihilation on point here from the true Ramatra. Central trying to chase down Willis, but the sound barrier's in there from Natsuki. They're able to kind of equalize the odd here. Now looking to fight Tomix as well. Sends the Juno back into the mountains. Back to Mars, basically. The self-destruct actually gets Crate on the outside. Oh, Scrate. Oh, no. And then the push off of Central as well. Willis getting credit for that kill on the reset there from Central Apan. 50% on the board here for Quick. And Walker, thank you for the follow. Dip moving on to yet another hero. This is their third hero of the sub-map. Started on the Torb, into the Echo, now onto the Tracer. Ooh, good shots on to Tomex. Willis still in deep. Okay, does fly out using that top side, but Scrain has managed to pick up one on the point. And now has a pulse to work with. Ooh, trying to find Yoham, who's thrown an orbital ray into this fight. The pulse just thrown right into the thick of that. Yoham falls on top of it. Scream with the perfect prediction there with the pulse. Reading the crystal ball on that one. Not a moment too soon. Quick Esports are going to get this thing to 99, but Dreamlight will get control. Yeah, of course, Walker. Yeah, of course. That's fine. Here, screw the delay. Ooh. Oh, no! Dip moves in. I missed it. I'm sorry, Dip. What a great opener. Oh, Snowdrop is just going to tally all more. Just adding insult to injury here to the start of this fight. 2 DPS salts, 2 picks on the back, but make it 3. Snowdrop finds Tomex trying to find cover. What a great start to Quick here in this 99-99 fight. Looking to close out the map right here and now. D-Cruz might be able to respond, particularly with that rally in. D-Cruz was running the wrong direction there. I don't know what that was about. Quick, hang on. Take the point. And the 1-0 lead in the series. Snowdrop, you're playing the game. Let's take a look at some stats there from map 1. Here, I'll get. Oh, that's not even the right match. There we go. There's some stats from map 1. Well, it's 22-1. 22-1. Nicely done. Nicely done. Played a couple of different takes, too. We saw the Ramatra, we saw the Diva. And Dip, Dip is making some swaps around. Played 4 different heroes throughout that first map. But, comes up 13-2. Snowdrop sticking with the Soj through all of it. Comes up 20-2. With more damage than anybody on Dreamlight's team. Almost top damage in the lobby. Willis out-damaging Snowdrop by about 100. 114, to be precise. All right, let's look at our bans. So, looks like Quick get first ban here. since it's going to be Dreamlight's map pick. Yeah, go. I saw the social thing pop up. Go follow the Twitter. That I release my schedule every Sunday, either Sunday late, like Sunday night or Monday, early Monday. And yeah, keep up to date. I've got action here all week long, Monday to Thursday, guaranteed for EMEA and NA. Assuming matches are happening. I say that next week with the perks coming in and that patch. Next week is going to be a little wonky, but for the most part. Monday to Thursday, both at 2 Eastern and 9 Eastern, or 8 CET and 8 Central. Covering as much Tier 2 and Tier 3 Overwatch as humanly possible here on this channel. As we're getting lineups finalized, let's see, we can go check in on this other match that's going on. Everfrost taking out Gas T3. It's not Everfrost anymore. That is, they are now LN Eclipse. So, excuse me, it's Eclipse taking on Gas T3. They got acquired by the Luna Nera an Italian organization, just as Season 4 started. Looks like Gas T3 taking the 2-0 in that opening map pretty dominantly. The support line going untouched there through map 1. It looked like that was on Nepal. That was on Nepal. We're still getting some lineups finalized here. Sorry, y'all didn't see those stats very well, did you? Yeah, sorry. There you go. El Diablo and GCB coming up 27-0, 26-0, respectively, in that first map for Eclipse and Gas T3. I had it on the wrong page. Oh, I can see bands, just not who banned what. Oh, okay. Yeah, so gotcha. We got Hazard banned out. I was communicating with the players there, kind of figured out who banned what. So Hazard banned out here from Dreamlight because they had first pick. Wait. Has losers pick. Venture winners pick. Okay. It's Colosseo here for map number 2, chosen by Dreamlight. Mirror compositions from both sides. Here with the double speed comp and the Soj with the Torb. We do have Hazard banned out. So kind of interesting. I mean, still both teams bringing the Torbjorn into the battlefield. Push around that left-hand side here for Dreamlight. No, excuse me, that was by Quick. Willow's trying to come up the gut. Essentially, keeping him at bay here for the moment. Ooh, Will's getting forced back into the cubby. Here comes Natsuki to try to bail them out. Screen with an aggressive move on that right-hand side, see if they can find the kill. No, doesn't find Willis, but will find Snowdrop in the end. Beautiful Cheeto shot there out of the Molten Gun. Open up some space here. A slow, methodical push forward from Dreamlight. Not overextending. Kind of conservative for a 5v4 push, actually. It does buy some time for Snowdrop to get back into this fight. Moving on to this high ground spot. Lands a couple of shots and a railgun into Central Apan. They get topped off fairly quick. Support ult on lines for both teams. Just 90 seconds here into Colosseo. And we're going to get both the orbitals thrown onto this point. Central Apan turns the corner to punch down Yoham and has a sound barrier to work with through the rest of this fight. I was actually intending to go to some Central Apan pop. There we go. Just in time to find them get a kill on to Dip. And the good times continue here for Dreamlight. Now, with the Rod FD sound barrier investment, Natsuki has an option here. We could just get a beat engage. Running into an overclock, so you gotta be careful there of D-Cruz on the other side. D-Cruz saying all the way back down in that big long hallway. Ooh, kind of pushing over the little aggressive move. Does slide out. Dip is gonna rotate in, try to help Willis to the front line, and Snowdrop is gonna be the first to invest an ultimate into this. Screen trying to use the Molten Core to protect that inside track. Willis pops the Annihilation to stay alive through here. Dancing around the lava on the ground. Actually, just walks right through it. Never mind. You know, just walk right through it. Natsuki finally invests that sound barrier to try to continue to push this forward. As such, D-Cruz responds with the OC. Aggressively sliding in to try to find Yoham, but can't quite get the shot. Yoham beautifully fluttering around the corner to avoid it, so D-Cruz settles for kills on the Dip and Willis instead. Either way, it's another good fight here for Dreamlight. They're going to push TS1 right back the other direction, but, you know, not without some casualties. What do you got here for me, Trash Panda? Oh, nice. That's huge. Yes. I wouldn't mind making a command to link to that. We can do that. I can do that. Great spot, Trifanda. Thank you. Back to an orbital fight here for both these teams. Molten Core, not the most impactful ultimate. Dip does have the advantage on it by about 20%. Oh, it's just going to get run down, though. Squared comes in. Gets two before the orbitals are invested. I'm still trying to see if they can win this one out. No such luck. And even though they only lead by 17 meters, this map feels firmly in the hands of Dreamlight so far. We're only halfway through the time bank, not even. Dreamlight seem to be winning most of the fights. Feels like they've won, what, 3 of the 4 fights or whatnot. But good job from Quick to prevent minimal, meterage on the back of those fight wins. So we do get a pause here. Snowdrop getting booted. I'll do some break time pause music for this one. Give me a chance to sip on my tea. The pause timer being at 1 minute's new, by the way. It used to be a 5-minute timer. Willis able to use the cover of the Molten Core to isolate Tomix inside. You know, I was talking about it, the Molten Core not necessarily being the most impactful ultimate, but hey, that was a really nice one there. Actually ends up getting D Cruz at the very end of the fight. Yes, exactly, Sam. Exactly. I mean, there was literally Master Division matches scheduled the exact second that perks are supposed to drop. 2 o'clock Eastern on Tuesday. Like, that's exactly the default time for Master Division matches. Yeah, they auto... I mean, teams could still play them if they want to, but FACEIT League auto rescheduled those matches. Expert and below have an they can also reschedule their matches next week. I don't think those were auto rescheduled though, but expert and below have been allowed to reschedule those matches like to an extended, like through March or something like that, through the end of February or beginning of March, something like that, to accommodate for, you know, time to learn the perks. I mean, it's a huge change. Somebody are out here from Natsuki. We're going to get an aggressive push out of quick. They try to make up some lost meterage here. D Cruz held him at bay through the sound barrier with the overclock. Still slowly but surely gaining ground. Both annihilations popped. Right FD ends up overextending, but Snowdrop gets caught as D Cruz is able to line up that shot from the high ground. Let's get some D Cruz pops. Where you at? Ooh, drop down low. A little duel going on the outside, trying to force D Cruz out of this fight. Command orbital tossed in, but Yoheb dies, getting the orbital ray out. So it's a 2v3 orbital ray tossed on this point here from Quick Esports. And Central Japan ends up in a mismatch despite having more players here. Kind of got caught around the wall for a moment, but it's not enough for Willis to capitalize. Tomix gets the heals in just the last possible second. So Dreamlight protect their lane. We're headed back the other direction. AJH numbers. Thank you for the follow. Tomix hanging back with the orbital. Yoheb dying to get that one into the previous fight, so this could be a massive play. They just wait long enough for Central AP to move in. Now the orbital comes out. Bolt core thrown in from Dip, but Tomix finds Snowdrop along the way. Central AP is pushed past the bot, try to take care of this far angle. With Gray, and they're able to find that one. They're going to turn around and surround Willis here. Willis is going to have to just take that ultimate back to the bank. Not going to be any good in this fight. Less than 2 minutes to go. And this is dangerously close to a checkpoint picked up here from Dreamlight. D Cruz is going to move in up top to find that kill out of Snowdrop. And even apply some shots down onto Dip. Gets that cryo freeze out. And there's the checkpoint picked up here from Dreamlight. Overclock into the annihilation from Willis. Natsuki does have the beat and is going to go ahead and drop it. Try to keep Willis alive through this fight. It's enough for Dip and Willis to find that kill onto D Cruz, and they're going to take down Central APAN as well. Rod FD dropping it off the top there. And they're just going to stall the bot for as long as possible. See how much time they can eat off the clock. Gets it down to about 1 minute. Dreamlight did get close spawns here, so hence we're seeing this fight right in the arches, right back in neutral territory. Overclock invested here from Snowdrop. It's great trying to back up around the corner. Ain't a railgun through Central APAN. A dangerous moment there for Dreamlight, but they're able to back up to safety. Dip and Natsuki have gotten some room. We're going to get dueling orbitals over the point with a Molten Core invested in here from Scrain. Dip picks up one through all that mess. And Quicker able to fight through the orbital and even muscle their way over the lava of that Molten Core. They're going to win this fight out. And we're going to get a photo finish here on the back of Colosseo. Still a checkpoint here for Quick Esports to wait through. Fight through, should I say. Dip's going to toss the Blizzard out right at the top of the stairwell. The Snowdrop's already got a kill. This is going to keep the rest of Dreamlight off at this point and unable to help Central Apan as they try to stall for the checkpoint. Checkpoint is picked up, and honestly, the timing on that's pretty good. That's pretty good for Dreamlight. So while the bot is stopped is exactly the respawn timers here for Dreamlight, and they're going to come out in time for one last good fight here where they've got a sound barrier advantage, but only briefly. Nope, sound barriers now for both teams. They're both going to get invested right out of the gate. Central Apan goes down to try to stop the cart on this corner. Screen drops in from above. Push it through, see if they can find that kill. Snowdrop was low, but Natsuki is able to bail them out in the last possible moment. And Quick now have the overclock to close this out through the annihilation of Central Apan. And despite such a wonderful start and holding the lead to the vast majority of this map, Quick Esports will take TS1 over the line and take map 2. Let's get some map 2 stats. Oh, wrong series. God, I mean, that's pretty close. I mean, it felt like Dreamlight were winning more team fights than that, right? It felt like Dreamlight had a bit more of an edge by the eye test. But then you get back down into the raw stats, and man, it is very, very close. Green dying a bit more than the rest of the team there on the tour. But did have more damage output than Dip on the other side. I mean, and look at D Cruz compared to Snowdrop. Oh, Snowdrop dropped out halfway through. That's right. So Snowdrop DC'd. Don't. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Don't regard the Snowdrop stats. Snowdrop DC'd. That's why I was like, for a split second, I was like, wait a minute, that damage difference is insane. But Snowdrop DC'd. So I'd imagine Snowdrop stats are actually very similar to D Cruz's stats. Just given the number of deaths and stuff here. All right, now we can go back and check in on our other matchups happening here in the link. As Colosseo versus Gassy 3 is heading into Suravasa. We saw that Gassy 3 took the 2-0 on Nepal. They also take the 2-1 on Route 66. So Gas T3 on match point here. There's a Venture Kiri ban here for that map 3. Let's bring up. This is just a good time. We'll just bring this up while we're waiting on invites.
Gamers identify as having a disability. With so many games lacking the built-in features to allow accessibility to disabled gamers, it's a daily struggle for people with additional needs to play what they enjoy playing.
Accessibility is so important for gamers with additional needs, which is why charities like Special Effect need our support through donations and simply spreading the word about the great work they're doing.
As part of Game Blast, the annual charity gaming event run by Special Effect, Dreamlight will be hosting the Cosmic Clash in order to raise money for such a great cause.
Our Overwatch 2 tournament will follow a solo queue format. Players will sign up individually alongside their ranked. We will then matchmake them into balanced teams, which will have equal time to prepare and plan.
Meaning that you can play with some of your favorite players and content creators and also have the chance to be casted by them.
Special Effect helps many gamers across the UK by providing adaptive equipment to boost inclusivity within the gaming space. This ranges from eye-tracking sensors to modified controllers.
By donating a Special Effect, you will help gamers across the entirety of the UK. Whether it's £1 or something more, every donation will be going directly to supporting those who need it most.
So please show your support for Special Effect by donating with the link in the replies. Just £1 could fund tape for a piece of adaptive equipment for a physically disabled gamer to be able to play the games they love.
There you go. There you go. What perfect timing on that invite, too. You got to love it when it works out like that. There you go. So an awesome event. So that's going on this weekend and next weekend. So keep an eye out for that. Look at, I mean, just mad props to the Dreamlight org for doing something like that. It's a huge effort. So amazing, absolutely amazing.
In the UK alone, around 20% of gamers identify as
27%. 27.
disability. With so many games lacking the built-in features to allow it.
That's enormous. 27% of gamers identify as having a disability. So if you think this is just some niche thing, like, no. Anyway, really cool initiative. All right, let's get into this map 3. Just a reminder, we're headed to Suravasa. It's going to be a Dreamlight map pick. We had Haz and Torb banned out. Or excuse me, Torb and Juno banned out. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. We did get a side swap here. We're getting ready to head into Suravasa. Let me get that set up for you real quick. And we get into it. So I have to double check with the players to know who banned what, and then go back and be like, okay, wait, now what side are they on? Oh, wait, all right. So, okay. There we go. Let's get into it. Willis with the short jump. And you see just both of hazards being super conservative here. As we are getting just a traditional hazard mirror with the Genji Sojas from both sides. Oh, nice move from Dip. Fine, Scrain. Scrain invested the cooldown first, and Dip is able to kind of get the damage and secure the kill with their dash. There's a better use of the cooldowns there out of Dip. And it was what I was kind of starting to see with the hazards. Yeah, you got to be so conservative in those early staging with that lead. You can very easily put yourself out of position. So without any Genjis left on the battlefield, ends up putting a lot in our Sojourn's shoulders. Oh, but Scrain's returned. Scrain is back. Clean up. Fine, too. Quick Esports have got first control and 56%. They got first control a long time ago. Yeah, exactly, Trash Panda. The 27% are just the ones who, yeah, who would actually say it. Yeah. Okay, there's a push for Central Japan on the outside. Does actually pick one up with that, but ends up right in that Kitsune rush. The dangerous moment, better for both teams. Willis able to get all the way in to that back line. Central Japan feeling a bit disconnected, but finds a kill on to Dip and is still able to regroup with the supports. Get topped up as you see Tomex swift step in with the Suzu. Quick are able to hold on to this through the entirety of this 99-0. And they'll take a 1-0 to start things off. Tomex held the Kitsune Rush through that last fight as well, so significant advantage with that heading in. Just can just throw this right over the point. I think we'll probably watch for Willis to jump in, and then the Kitsune Rush for Tomex to come out. It's going to be Central Japan who makes the first move and has Dip low. Once again, the move on to Dip, and Dip goes down. Now that's going to be the downpour invested. Willis is able to find Scrain, who, you know, got a little too big for their britches on the outside. Willis is trying to turn this. Looked like had, you know, had Tomex there for a moment. Oh, they are backward. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. I am so sorry. God damn it, Sam. Thank you for letting me know. My dumb brain. I hate my dumb brain. I knew that. I completely dyslexiaed that. Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm so sorry, y'all. Thank you for the heads up. All right. First cap here for quick, and it's actually Dreamlight who wins that first point. God. My brain totally dyslexiated, like, because I usually go by tanks. Like, that's how I identify which, like, that's where my brain goes to, because I'm a tank player. So it usually goes to the tank as which team. And for whatever reason, my brain just completely dyslexiated who was on what team for this map. I don't know how I did that. That's embarrassing. Quick. I mean, to be fair, they're new rosters. They're new rosters on from both sides, right? All right. But that's no excuse. That's no excuse. That's just a colossal fail, and I've just beat red right now. I am so sorry. Oh, no. Pro streamer. Pro streamer. Oh, great wall there out of Willis. And hit 2 with the violent leap as well. And this hazard matchup has been a lot of fun. Ooh, gets another good wall. Tomix just violently bounces off the spike wall there. And Quick are able to hold on to it. Ooh, we're going all the way to the other side of the map. No ultimates online. Fairly dry. Now, Yoham has about a 25% advantage here on this Kitsune. And you can see how they're positioned, just ready to toss that thing down Main Street if Central Apan oversteps here. Which also means I have the bands wrong up top now. Great Suzu protects Snowdrop through the downpour. Yoham never has invested that, and never, I guess, hasn't needed the Kitsune rush through all of this. All of these ults have come online since the beginning of this fight. 25% on the board here for Quick in the very beginning. Snowdrop's going to go ahead and throw in this overclock. Double support ults invested from both teams on the back of that. 5 ults in play at the moment. And this is turning into a mosh pit. Downpour over the top. Didn't quite see what Willis got with it, but I see kills lighting up that feed. Quick are going to win out this scrappy fight. Oh, yeah, Brad. It won't be the first time I embarrass myself on this stream. And it won't be the last. It wasn't the first, and it won't be the last. There you go. See, in the process. Woo! Dip is able to do enough there. Quick is going to hold on and take this final point. Then grab some stagger picks on the back. Are we heading right next door? Yeah, we are. Good wall there from Willis. Hey, why did... Give me Willis pop. Must have double tapped it. Yoham once again. Remember, these two Kitsune rushes were invested simultaneously. Look at the ult charge between Yoham and Tomix. My goodness, the Natsuki finding that pick. Not going to help matters anymore here for Dreamlight. And this is going to be a tough one to run into. Now, you do have double DPS ults here for Dreamlight to work with. Oh, sweet. I can fix the bands. Oh, that's honestly awful because they needed that ult. They needed that ult real bad. Oh, that hurts, to be honest. That really hurts. Because they needed that overclock. Yeah, that was online and ready to go. Oh, no. Yeah, no more OC. Tomek says his keyboard is broken or something. That's what he said. Don't know what that means. Oh, well, D-Cruz is back. We're back. Oh, heartbreaking. Heartbreaker for our Dreamlight fans out there. Yoham with the Kitsune Rush. Gray still has this blade to work with and has made good on it. Finds Yoham and, you know, maybe bring some life back into the squad with a great opening pick. Central Apan is going to push in to finish what Scrain began. Scrain set him up. Central Apan knocks him down. And we're going to get a flip here out of Dreamlight. Oh, that was a nasty volley. I think Dip landed all three of those in the dome of D-Cruz down there. And we'll have the blade for this next fight. Snowdrop's going to go ahead and invest in overclock right out of the gate. It's double support ults coming in from the other side. Really want to see Dreamlight find a kill in the back of that, and Scrain delivers. So you find an opening pick, create a 5v4 here with 44% on the clock. Man, you had to get more value out of two support ults than just living. And I mean, Scrain gets it done in the very last second. So, but now you do have Natsuki's beat drop to worry about on the return. I mean, this sound barrier engage could just be the end of the series. Great opening from D-Cruz. Dip is going to pull out the blade, sound barrier to bolster it. Snowdrop finds D-Cruz in the back. 4v4 here, and Dip is low. Rodeo's going to find the kill. Central Apan turns the corner. Point back in control of Quick Esports. Not Quack. Quack was earlier. That was yesterday, or actually Wednesday. There's the touch out of Willis. Three players move in, all with eyes on Central Apan. Force Central Apan off the point. Dash in from Dip, and Scream was trying to mash, but not able to find the kill this time as we had seen earlier in this map. Now we're going to get a pounce in onto Willis, but they got the spike guard up and are able to repel Scrain and Central Apan on the other side. D-Cruz gets killed mid-overclock, and Yoham has the Kitsune Rush onto the point. Tomex gets theirs down, but Dreamlight are already 2 down in the fight. Rod FD is able to bring back 1, but the downpour is just going to be the end of them and the end of the series. Quick Esports will close it out in 3. Move up to 2-0 to kick off Season 4. All right, some stats there from map 3. Snowdrop out here lying to y'all. Snowdrop out here lying to y'all. GG's, that overclock. Losing that overclock, I mean, it definitely hurt. It definitely hurt. Aggressive play out of Central Japan and Screen, but just Dip was coming in with the better end of a lot of those trades. Like, Screen was able to find Dip on a couple of them, but for the most part, it felt like Dip and Willis were getting the better cooldown trades there. And you see Central Japan going down 8 deaths compared to the 3 from Willis, who led the server in damage all 3 rounds, if memory serves. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, Willis absolutely led all 3 maps in damage. Across a variety of tanks as well. Saw quite a few different tanks coming out from Willis. There you go. Let's get our ticker updated. Let's see. We had... Shane's family with a 3-2 over SNV. Both of our NA, well, all 3 of our NA Master matches ended up either going 4 or 5 maps. 2 of the 3 went 5 maps. And then, let's see, we got the 3-0 here. Once again, sorry about the confusion, y'all. That was just embarrassing. Yeah, like I said, it won't be the last time. It won't be the last time I make a fool of myself on this channel. Oh, but congrats there to Quick Esports. GG's. Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure. Happy to cast it. Thank you all for being just so awesome. Thank you all for being a part of this amazing community. Y'all are the heroes. The players, the teams, y'all are the heroes. I'm just the storyteller.